Oh no. How's it going, everybody? Well, the one person watching. It's really bright outside, so it's really hard for me to see the chat. How's it going, Storm? Damn it! I usually read the first name I see. But how's it going, Hannah? Do you have any videos up? Like you said, you're a storm chaser. I haven't had a chance to look at your channel yet. I like looking at everybody's channel that subscribes to my channel. How's it going, Will? I just started fishing. It's quite bright out here, so it's kind of hard for me to see the chat. I'm fishing in a different part of the lake today. I'm also gonna be. I've got a little minnow trap that I made earlier, like an hour ago. I got a couple of like chopped up pieces of trout in there, because I had some trout that I found in my freezer that was freezer burnt. I said, all right, I'll make this into bait, and later I'm going to use some more of that trout by itself as bait, because I want to see how cannibalistic trout really are. Sorry, I'm trying to get all those weeds off. I'm getting a lot on that. Giovanni? Buongiorno, Giovanni. I don't speak Italian. My girlfriend is learning Italian. Her dad's adopted family is from I might move on that side, I'm not sure. Her dad's adopted family is actually from Sicily. Okay. It's a nice pace. I wish I could respond to what you just said, but I'm not too sure. But I brought the minnow thing out. I think I had a follower. I brought the minnow thing out because I gave my last little bit of shrimp away to another guy that was fishing next to me yesterday while I was live streaming, because it was old and I didn't want to put the old fish back into my car. So I gave it to him, and I was like, oh, I don't have any bait left and I'm broke. Okay, I can do something else. So I originally was going to use some sausage that I got at home for free. I don't think I had a follower there. I do have a Rapala jerkbait, but the problem is it's too light for any of my stuff to cast it, unless I'm in really deep water. Then I can actually do the proper proper speed to make that thing work. Oh, I had a bite. My drag was next to non-existent. But yeah, I'm actually using a little spinner. It's got some really nice pattern on it. It looks like a trout, kind of. which is cool. It looks like a little trout fry. And I don't know if you can see that little thing down there, but that's my little minnow. That's my little minnow trap. I didn't get it out as far as I wanted it to, but it's fine. How's it going, Haza? Whip that shit, yeah. That was a pretty good cast, like 50 feet. This ugly stick I'm using is pretty short. I haven't caught anything yet. I just started. I'm not using my, well, right now, I usually start off with using natural bait, but I'm starting off with a spinner right now. Just to get a little bit more warmed up, I guess. But that's fine. Just gonna switch to something else. You guys get to see the little pieces of trout that I got. Well, I didn't buy them. I've had them. I've had them for quite a while, actually. Okay. Actually, I'll use one of these. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I know I'm normally catching a lot. I was gonna go use my canoe today, and I was gonna bring my buddy with me. He said he would buy bait, but he never got back to me, so I never went to go out and use my canoe today. In that case, we'd be having a really grand time. But yeah, I cut the things up in little tiny steaks. Just gonna tear some off. It's whatever. It doesn't need to look perfect. This is like the most natural possible bait almost you could use for this. You could use for this lake, because these fish came from it, and yeah, these fish came from this lake, and they are cannibalistic. Plus, I've seen other people use like an eyeball or something left over from the previous catch, and they're still catching fish, same lake, just jigging while they're ice fishing. That's fun. It's not going to stay on, but it's all right. Not too worried about it. Okay, I have not used this bobber in quite a long time, so this should be fun. Just gonna loosen this. How you doing, rat boy? Let me see how this goes, and I'll pull a minnow trap, because really I brought the minnow trap because I want live bait. But like, I'm not, there's no trout fry, it's minnows in here. So all the really tiny fish are gonna be minnows. They're not fry. So there'll be a lot of them. All right, let's go here. Let's try it. Okay. Well, there's not enough weight on the hook by itself to pull the thing down somehow. To pull it up, to pull it down, to stand it up. So that's not a big deal. Check to make sure my bait's still on. Pretty sure it is. Yeah, it's still on. Okay, nothing's wrapped up. Cool. So when I see that thing stand up, I know I'm getting a bite, which is a nice indicator. Those fish are feeding right on the edge of that little thing over there. Oh, Wise had a bite. Come on. Might switch bobber, I don't know. Yep, cottonwoods are definitely blooming. That's for damn sure. Well, it's starting to. I like some people's solution to the cottonwood problem. They just use a flamethrower and burn them off their lawn. That's pretty dope. Or if it's really spread really evenly across, like the spores are spread evenly across their lawn. What some people will do is if it's not windy and they're spread really well, they'll sorry, I was adjusting. They'll just burn one part of it and they'll just start a chain reaction pretty much. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Oh yeah, that sucks. I just read your sorry, I'm just being able to read like this. Yeah, they can get caught pretty much anywhere. It really sucks. Like it's been a. Yeah, I still got it. Okay, the fish are feeding at least. They're just not. On it just yet. Come on, stand up. Yeah, it's really nice out here. It's really sunny. There's mountains behind those trees over there. Usually I'm using cooked shrimp, and that's my go-to for here. But yeah, I don't have any right now. Something bumped it. No, that might have just been the waves. What's up, Waffy? Sorry, I'm just focusing on what I'm doing. Oh, I got one over there. Wait, the fuck? Oh. I was like, did my stuff break off? I had so much slack in my line, I couldn't tell. Oh. Something moved the bobber. I don't know what you're saying. Munsing Mint Dimana. I don't know what that is. I'm not even sure what language that is, to be honest with you. They might not be interested in that. It was barely hanging on there. It's a little better, I guess. Oh, what the hell? How did I get wrapped inside of that? Whoa, bro. So I'm trying to fix this. Why the fuck does that happen so often? Okay. This bobber is a very good strike indicator. That's for sure. Maybe it is up close, but not far away. That one got tangled up on something yesterday. If you guys have any questions, I haven't looked at the chat in a little bit, so I'm just trying to get this situated here. There we go. I don't speak your language, Wafi. I don't know what you're saying. I didn't mean to toss that over there. I actually don't have I don't really have a Texas rig. These fish aren't big enough for most Texas rigs type of thing. Oh. He's got something looking to bite his rod. That's good. Gonna slowly walk it. I'm fishing for rainbow trout in Anchorage, Alaska. But these stock rainbow trout up here are a little different. You never know what they're gonna bite on, but there's certain stuff they don't bite on. Like power bait. They don't give a shit about power bait. Plus, these fish are kind of small, too. How you doing today, Grant? Just gotta find just the right spot for them. Plus, I'm using yeah, power bait doesn't. Power bait just doesn't want to. I don't know. They just don't want to bite on it. I can't tell you how many times I've tried it. I've said that on many different streams. I've tried it on stream too, and it just floats to the top before anything decides to move it around. Yeah, they're not bothered with this. All right. Probably because there's a bunch of other food around. All right, let's try this other crap that I brought from home. This is just like meat from spawned out red salmon that we caught. We ate some of it, but it's pretty gross, so I don't really want to eat any more of it. I'm just gonna string whatever this I can on here and then just toss it because I kind of thawed it out in a rush, and I used water that was a little too warm. Yeah, but the fish should smell this. There's a lot of fat in it. Oh, that just melts through it pretty much. All right, that kind of stays on. This stuff's pretty gross. Ugh. Ugh. Actually, no. Ugh. You know, I don't even want to touch this shit. Nasty. Okay. We're actually gonna do something a little different. Just got a longer one. Black and yellow. Sure. This one's a little heavier, so should cast pretty good. Yeah, pretty much. Unfortunately, these fish kind of know what's up, so try doing that. Though, good chance I might be disappointed. That's a pretty decent cast. I don't catch any fish here in a little while, I'll try power bait again. I got a little bit on me. What the fuck? Huh. Wow, I just pick up more seaweed with this and more grass. Not doing it fast enough. Oh, thanks. The microphone is my phone. What about the microphone? Sounds good. Never had anybody say that. Like, what about the sound actually sounds good? These stock fish can range anywhere from like 7 inches up to like 36 inches. I think that's the biggest one ever. That's the biggest stock trout caught in Alaska was 36 inches. I think. I'm not totally sure. Right through grass, of course. Pretty sure I left my eggs in the car. Yeah, why not? I'll try a little bit of power bait. Yeah. The thing about stock char is here, well, stock trout and stock char is there's no minimum size. There's no like legal minimum size limit, but obviously there's an ethical minimum, which for me is 12 inches. Or if it's fat and I have to keep it, hopefully. All right. The only power bait color I got on me right now is pink. And I know they bite on the pink trout magnet. So I gotta think about how long that grass is down there. Let's see. I still got my minnow trap in the water still. So all hope is not lost yet. I still have a chance on having live bait. Use one of these. I don't usually recommend using these, but they're not half bad. Sorry about that. I wanted you to see it, but I wasn't paying attention. Get my pliers untangled, hopefully. I didn't solve this problem from yesterday. If you watched my stream. No, it's not going to do anything. Wow. I fixed my poles this morning, but I didn't do this because I forgot. I forgot I had this mess in here. Ow. That's the way out. Okay. All right. Turn it up. I think can't quite show it on the screen. About 2 foot a leader is good above the weight. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. little dried up, but not really. Pretty sure this is the right shape is like a teardrop diamond type of shape. How's it going, Caleb? Is that about right? I don't know if I use too big of a piece, but fuck it. We'll see. No one's responding to me fast enough, so we'll see. Just don't cast into that dude over there. How you doing, man? Okay. Just give me 1 second. All right, cool. Circle hook on it, something bites on it, it'll stay. It'll just take it, run off with it. Okay, let's check this hopefully not failed experiment of mine. Let's try and get the rope out from under the weeds. Are there any fish in here? Nope. Let's try to toss out a little further. And let it sink. Okay, that's closer to where I wanted it to be. Okay. Use that same setup for trout, and I toss it basically right into the right into the side of a hole almost. So we'll see what happens. Now that you know, there's enough people here. How's it going, everybody? Today I'm Starvin, and I'm streaming out in Alaska right now, fishing for rainbow trout. If anybody here wants to get better at cutting fish, you can always check out my channel. I got a lot of stuff to offer on there. A few good laughs to be made along the way, and yeah, it's a really nice day outside. Wait a minute, I think I do have a rig for an egg imitation. Nice to say something. I do have that type of egg imitation, but I had one that was tied up already. Yeah, here it is. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's a number 2 J hook with a egg tied on some fluorocarbon right next to it. What do you guys think? What do you guys think this will do? It's got a barb on it, you know. Anybody got any suggestions for me? Oh, that's pretty cool, Fishing Fool. Wait, yeah, Fishing Fool. That's pretty good name. Huh. I didn't notice this line here. Oh, somebody lost line, that's why. Keeping an eye on it. It's not moving. Okay. This is why I like using snap swools. You just keep changing it out until something works. Now these eggs are supposed to mimic the natural buoyancy of salmon eggs. Yeah, I would try drop shop. I don't want to try and tie one right now. Oh wait, I can't fit poles at once. What the hell am I doing? Stupid. I do have. Could I just try whatever trap magnet I got left? How's it going, Travis? Ye old faithful white. Yeah, an egg with trap magnet attached to it actually would make a lot of sense. Well, an egg with other stuff stuck on it would make a lot of sense. Oh, I didn't even realize it was. Actually, have it floating around like that would be different. Eh? Well, that didn't last long. Keep forgetting to bring those dry flies with me. It's a little breezy out here, so. All right, cool. Let's try this on for size. All right. This bobber is actually going to work right. Now I really got to be watching what I'm doing. How's it going, Carl? I got J hook on this, so make sure you set it. When you're ice fishing, you can use a tip up and a pole, or 2 tip ups or 2 poles, but you can only have 1 hook on each. And then in summer for lake fishing, you can only use 1 pole at a time, but I think you can have up to 2 hooks. Okay, they're feeding over there. I'm just gonna move over there. Yeah, I'm just gonna move. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. I'll be back for that minnow trap. That rope tied there is mine, just so you know. Yeah, just in case anybody asks. I got a minnow trap in there I wanted to try out. Okay. How you doing, Cole? I heard you. All right, let's try this again. This time I know the fish are in front of me. Hover down just a little bit. A little bit more. Okay, sorry about that. I hate fumbling around with this while I have people on. Largemouth bass. There's a lot of information on that. Really, you just gotta look that up. That's a really easy one to find. We don't have those here, so I don't have that type of information on top of my head. But I mean, they have Bass Pro Shop. They're gonna find you'll be able to find everything you need there. My bobber's spinning around. Okay. I don't remember what a wacky rig was. Come on. They're active, so. Damn it. Pause in a little bit, I'm not sure. Pause in a little bit, I'm not sure. Man, really? I can't believe I did. I forgot to do something earlier today that my girlfriend asked me to do. And I really should have done it, but I didn't think about it. Okay, this is gonna be. This part's gonna be tricky. Okay, that works. Okay, that worked somewhat well. Aww. Did I step on it? Yeah, I did. Oh man, I just bent my rod. I just stepped on it. Oh no. Oh, that's gonna be a pain in the ass to fix. Damn it. I hate when that happens. Sorry this is more entertaining yet. I wasn't expecting to have this much bad luck. Well, I should have expected it because that's just my normal thing. Awful luck all the time. You know, it's whatever. I gotta keep switching it up here. I don't have anything that's really weedless. I've never tried using these crankbaits, but I think these might get snagged. You guys ever use these before? Like they're really heavy. They don't make any noise. I've casted with it, but I've never. Let's see what happens. Ow. Oh, grabbed the wrong rod. All right. This thing's gonna cast pretty good too. I already know that. Oh, I wish I had some shrimp on me. Damn. Oh! Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, now I just gotta... Oh, wow. I did not expect that to work at all. Well. Ow. Oh, that was pretty messy. I know. Hold on. There we go. First one on the lipless crankbait, rattle trap, wherever you want. Oh, it's a lipless crankbait. Bye-bye. Deported. Well, as I always say, let's clean our shit off and let's do that again. I did not expect that to work at all. Well, isn't it kind of satisfying when you get really unexpected results, but they're like good results for once? Okay. Get this untangled. Come on. Somehow. Which one is it wrapped around? Which one? Which one? Okay, we're almost there. All right, cool. That was pretty dope. I didn't expect that at all. You stupid son of a bitch. I got caught on something, I think. It's weird. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, that works. Wow. Oh. Okay. Sorry, buddy. I really didn't mean to do that. It's just these. Oh, no. I just tied this up. Okay. How you doing? I got fish and branches. There. Oh, there it is. I'm not keeping it, but yeah, I'm trying to not get stuck in the weeds here.
You're gonna put it back in?
Yeah, I'm trying to. I just want to get my line untangled from this leaf.
Watch out, there's a fish there. Fish.
Come on, get off of there. Now I'm getting stuck to it. Oh, come on. Wow. Oh, come on, bro. Nah, it's barely stuck in my shorts.
Caught himself, huh?
Yeah, I did. That's fine. Salmon. Oh. Well, that's annoying. Already I want to move back to where I was. Yeah, I'm gonna go back over there. That was fun, but that's way too much of a hassle. I'll just clean everything off when I get over there. Just go over there and check the minnow trap. Somebody left trap magnet on the ground. Okay, cool. All right, let's see if we can go 2 for 2. 3 for 3, actually. Everything sticks onto this thing. Holy shit. I always like to call this a confidence bait because I'm already at a 50% success rate. It went from 100 to 50 in, a very short period of time. Is that hung up? Oh no, that's just the hooks. Let's try a different direction. Straight that way. Why not? Yeah, I'm just gonna have to cast that way. Yeah, they're hanging out in that grass area over there partially because it's protection. There's probably a ready food source over there. More grass. How's it going? Sorry, I'm not talking too much. I'm just trying to concentrate on what I'm doing. That's something you'll notice about me. Like, if you go watch any of my fish cutting videos, you'll notice how I do voiceover for about 90% of it. When I'm really trying to focus on what I'm doing, I don't talk very much. Unless it's something I'm not taking very seriously. But yeah. Other than that, how's everybody doing today? How's the weather where you're at? It's about 55 degrees Celsius, Fahrenheit here. Mostly clear skies. It's nice. Yeah, they're all hanging out over there. What you using for bait? Yeah. I haven't caught anything on power bait here. Nah, one guy had a small fly rod out earlier. Yeah. Yeah. I'm surprised I even caught two 2 fish on this crankbait that I just started using. Yeah, like they hit twice in a row. It's just too much of a pain in the ass over there right now. Yeah, like it casts real nice. It's heavy, but like it sinks a lot. Most of the time, yeah. I've never actually, well, I actually have been, I've driven through Missouri before. Oh, I just lost it. Really? Ah. Oh, it snapped right at the... Здравствуйте. Man, that sucks. Well, I was doing good. I lost one of the crankbaits I bought that I caught 2 fish on, and I stepped on that in the process, and I just lost the other one on that. So now I gotta fix it. So I've been starving, and I need to go do